Hey friends, this is Ron from FX, and welcome to another amazing video or video update on what's been happening in my world, in my trading world, basically in the past month or two. It has been a while since I put a video out, but I have been super busy and I've got some pretty cool things to share with you in this video, so stick around to the end and I'll share that. But let's get straight into it. This is what I'm testing right now. I've got 10 terminals open. One of them I'm going to change to something else, but right here in front of me we've got an EA called PTSVPower EA, and it's basically a semi-auto EA that trades reversals, and basically you can do it automatically or you can enter now. The market is closed right now, so I can't exactly show you how it kind of works yet, but I can kind of give you a rundown of basically what you can do and the results that I've received basically in the past, I think the past month. Yeah, we'll say this is, well, it's from the end of March to now, which is the 14th. But initially I didn't have that greater success with it. I started this account at $1,000. It went down a little bit because I was just playing around with it. What I'm finding with this EA is that it didn't really come with any instructions. It does have a really good website. I'll get to that in a minute, but this is a website where you'll find the perfect trend system, or VPower, which is here. Basically, they do have a free version, so just download that. You can use it on 2 pairs, and you can test it out for yourself to see if it's a good tool for you. But if we go to auto trading, I think that's where I already am. I was actually going to try and find the details on this robot. It's massive. So there's the free version. You can just chuck in your email and you'll get sent that. So it works on AUD, JPY and EuroCAD on live charts. You can use it on a live account and see how you go. But basically what I didn't like is that, sure, these are results and they have a lot of articles on the robot and kind of how it works and all that kind of stuff, but they don't really tell you anything about the settings at all. Like, there's in all of this here, there's absolutely nothing about the settings, which I found pretty crap. But basically, I'll show you the settings here. So I've got it set on. The only thing that I changed was the max time GMT hour and the lot sizing. So I just incremented it by 1 up to 1 lot. So basically, it can get to 1 lot if the market goes the wrong way. But the distance, the step distance is quite big anyway. So I don't think it'll ever get to. It's never got to 1 lot. Just put it that way. It's actually probably only ever got to like 0.3 or 0.4, which is the highest I've ever seen. And yeah, so basically these are all the other settings. You can send alerts and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, there's nothing regarding how to set this up here, which I find interesting. I think they just probably want to keep that in the private Telegram. But we've got a few floating trades going on right now. And this is the account history here. The bulk of the profit there, you can see there's probably gold. You can see here that gold's, it's 247. Oh, there's a GJ that got to 0.3. So you can kind of tell how many levels it goes, like 0.3. 0.3. 0.3 was the highest. So like it only goes 3 levels deep. So you can probably double double your lot sizing. Well, that's discretionary. That's up to you. But I just did a 1 point increase. But yeah, that's the first one. I'm very happy with the results so far. Like it's made 1,000, and the drawdown is quite minimal. But I haven't hooked it up to an actual dashboard or anything like that to see what the actual drawdown or anything like that is. But I might do that. But next week I'm going to see how it goes on a live account, just doing 0.01 trades, and I'm going to use probably entry now and use actually how it's meant to be used. I might do entry auto on 1 or 2 pairs. Basically I'm just going to follow the rules that are in that document that I just shared and see how it goes next week. But the problem is that I work full time, so I might miss out on quite a few setups, but we'll see what happens. The next one is FXKappaX. For fun, I tried this many pairs on $100. It made like $50, and then it blew the account, so that was just a bit of fun. But we're going to try again with $1,000, give it a bit more headroom. That was on the lowest risk setting with 5 pairs, so we'll see what happens next week. Now this is a free robot, PTSVPower, we'll say PTSVPower, version 2.08. You can get PTSVPower and Pewira, I think is the other one, which I don't have here in front of me. But anyway, you can get these. Just Google PTSVPower or EA PTSVPower and it will come up. There's 2 robots you can get for free. I'm just testing it out to see how it goes on gold. Now this is, it could be the default setting, I believe. So its highest drawdown was 5.28%, and I started this on $500, so it's made $20, and it's taken, what is it, the 15th, 16th? Yes, 15th today, so yeah, 15 days in, and it's made, well, $17.76, you can see there. So, with the highest drawdown of 5.28%, so it's pretty good, but we'll see what happens in the future with it. And now, this is a different setting, same robot, different setting, M5. Drawdown is obviously a lot higher, 18%. Today, which was yesterday, it made $37, and all around, I think this one started at $500 as well. It's made $168. So I started this one, I think, at the same time. Yes. Yep. So basically the end of March to now. So that's did a lot better, and you can see here where it's closing the trades in profit as gold's come down, because as you know, if you've been following gold, it's reached $2,050 last week, and now it's come back to 2004. It finished the week at. This one here is the same robot, but trading high risk, I guess, on M1 with multi pairs, and you can see here that it does have 8% DD, but today it made $186. We're doing a 0.10 initial lot. And we've got EU and GU. We can see 7% drawdown. Yesterday, $20. Today, 6. UJ, HSDD 16, and today 30. HSDD 26. Today, nothing. I don't know. Today, yesterday, and then we get to like USD CAD. For some reason, it's saying HSDD is 98%, $13 today made in profit. So yeah, really interesting. Profit history, for some reason, let's do all history. Yeah, I know it. Okay, so I blew up on a $1,000 account straight up, and then I put 10k in this demo to see how it goes from the 28th to the 3rd. Okay. So it's makes $638 in this 13 days trading. Now, this is a new robot that I started literally at the end of last week on these two trades aren't really anything. I think NZD not showing what it was beforehand. Northeast Scalper did a couple of trades, and then I decided to load out reversal alerts EA. And what I didn't do correctly with this is this was no set file at all. This was on default, and you can see here that yes, it definitely made some money, 37, 50, 50, 50, and then it lost $100. So we ended up with $85 at the end of the week, which is nothing too shabby at all. There's no set files at all. And right now we are up $9 in the current trades. So it's doing 0.10 lot sizes, and that's where we're at. So I'm actually going to stop this and play around with another EA on this account, or I might just turn it off because I've got 10 accounts running on one laptop. But I've loaded up 4 more terminals with actual set files on $1,000 each. The leverage I've used on these is 1 to 500, and so we've got this one here, which is a H1 hedge test. It's just a test, and I've just put it on mainly the majors, and we'll see how that goes. The next one is M5, so high ADR. I think it's a market reversal area, so it looks for reversal areas, average daily range, high average daily range, market reversal area, and then it will enter a trade. So I've got that loaded up on the same pairs as the last one. This is H1 mean reversion, so it's the same as, or it's using mean reversion to look for entries. And this last one is H4 mean reversion, so nowhere near as many entries on H4, but there will be much better entries. So that's pretty much wraps up what I'm testing for the week coming up. And let's head on over to what I've set up in the last week. So what I've done is I've got a pretty decent strategy up my sleeve that is generating a decent amount of growth with minimal drawdown. By minimal, I mean, for me, I'm going to try for around a 30% while still making around about 5% a week. So that's the goal. That's on the high risk one. 5% a week is on the high risk one, and we'll get to this one here. So this is actually a live signal that I started on Monday last week, and it's done 5% already. Pretty cool. And these other ones here are ones I'm going to change, probably except for the 5% deposit load version, because it has enough in it to not have to worry about the lots changing. So basically it can do bigger lot sizes. So that's where we're at with the 5% one. So maximum drawdown 6.9%, and it's done 9% in, well, it's saying 3 weeks, but basically it's 2 weeks. It's been going for 2 weeks. So on $500, it's made $43.95 with 43 deals. Jeez, I can't talk. And profit and loss trades and all that kind of stuff there. So that's going really good. It's currently a free signal because I can't actually charge for that one because it's on a demo account. Now the low risk one is 4.9% max drawdown, 7% profit in, we'll say 2 weeks, because I don't know why it's saying 3, but there you go. That's also free. The next one is the high risk one. So the low and the high risk, I'll probably up to 10k. Now the reason for that is so we can see the difference between the low and high risk, because right now they're making, well, there's one here that's 0.02 lots, but basically because the risk is so low, having $500 doesn't affect the initial lot size. So what I'm going to do is up it to 10k, and then we'll see a difference between the high risk set and the low risk set. Basically, that's the main idea for that. So pretty much got the same kind of strategy going for an FTMO trial. Right now, it's been going for 1 week. In the week, it's made $367. It's had a max drawdown of 1.9%, and you know, basically FTMO only let you, I think, do a trial for 2 weeks. So I don't know if it'll pass. Currently we're down $942, which is not great, because the market took a pretty decent turn at the end. So we can see there, equity went down, and we're just chilling at negative, probably 1% drawdown or 2%. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Now, for fun, I decided to try the same kind of risk setting, but with 50%. So I was risking 50% on a $1,000 account, and it actually hit 174% growth before it blew up in like 2 weeks. So it blew up late last week. But in 1 week, it literally did 100%. It 100% of the account, and wow, it was pretty cool. But I kind of knew it was going to blow up, so I'm trying again. I'm actually going to put more in, because to bring it back to, I think what it's got in there is like 500. So I've got to bring it back to 1,000 to make this not say negative 100. But yeah. Try again, but on 20% instead of 50. I'm still expecting it to blow eventually, but it's just for fun. And the very last one, which I'll end the video with, is the live signal that I started 1 week ago, using my own kind of strategy for profits. Now we've hit 12% drawdown. We've made 5% in the week, and we can see we've got a nice squiggly line going up. But currently we're down $107 on the $1,000 account, and we've made $47 in the week, which is not amazing, but I'm not aiming for a heap of profits. So, well, obviously a heap of profits would be nice, but I don't want a lot of drawdown. So I don't expect drawdown to get over 30% with this signal, but we'll see what happens. You know, we'll give it a month and we'll go from there. I did allow people to copy it if you wish. I made it $30 a month, which is just $1 a day. And you can copy trade this signal if you wish. I don't advise doing so just yet, because the number of deals on the account is too small. It's only been a week. I'd like to let it run at least a month before I advise anyone to copy it. And that's pretty much it. So another cool thing I've been working on is a blog. It's done, it's live. I won't reveal the URL just yet, because I've got to basically put more content in it. I've only got 2 blog posts. I'd like to get a few more, and then I'll reveal it in the next video, which will be next week. But that is it from me. I'll try and keep this one short and sweet. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in next week's video. Bye bye.